In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single rod in Fish from the worst all the way up to the best. Keep in mind guys, each rod in Fish has its own specific benefit, and I'm going to be going over what rod you actually need to get specific things. So let's just get stuck right in. So we got must have, strong, decent, mid, don't buy. However, in this video, if you think that I rank a bad rod in must have, it's because, believe it or not guys, some rods that you think are bad are good, and I'm going to be explaining why in this video. However, let's start by ranking all of the rods that you should completely avoid. Please don't buy these. If you buy these, you are going to be wasting your money. So we got flimsy rod, don't buy the flimsy rod, don't buy the training rod, you can't get the haunted rod anymore, so I'm going to put that there. The lucky rod, don't buy it. The mitters rod, nobody even buys it, it's overpriced and nobody even talks about it. Do not buy that. The lung rod is completely useless. Why is the lung rod in the game? Don't have a clue. Let's see what else we've got. For nocturnal rod, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, it is pretty, you know what, I'm not going to put that in, don't buy. What else do we have? Fungal rod, I'm going to be honest with you, nobody really uses it. Matter of fact, let's put that in mid because it's a free rod and it is pretty good. Plastic rod, don't buy it, complete waste of time. And looking at all of the other rod guys, yeah, that's looking pretty good. So ignore all of these guys, do not buy those at all. As well, yeah, do not, my bad, the mitters rod, yeah, so don't buy any of those. That is the mitters rod, plastic rod, lung rod, lucky rod. Completely ignore those guys. So I did just zoom it in there. So completely ignore the flimsy rod, training rod, haunted rod, lucky rod, lung rod, plastic rod, and mitters rod. They're either overpriced or they're just really bad, so completely ignore those. We're now going to move into mid tier. So in mid tier, I'm going to go ahead and do this guys. So in mid tier, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the nocturnal rod in there. You don't really need the nocturnal rod, it isn't really that good as well if I'm going to be honest with you. The magma rod is also pretty mid as well. Let's have a look at all of the other rods what we've got guys. Yeah, for this one, the fast rod is pretty mid as well. What else do we have guys? Fortune rod, gonna pop that in mid as well. Not a lot of people buy the fortune rod, believe it or not guys. So yeah, looking at that, looking pretty good so far. So I'm now going to move on to decent. So I'm gonna be explaining why these rods are decent. So I'm gonna go ahead guys and put the rapid rod in decent. I'm gonna be explaining why the rapid rod is in decent in just a moment. So let's go ahead and put that there. The reinforced rod, decent as well. The destiny rod, Aurora rod, what else do we have guys? So I'm currently looking at all of the other rods what we've got. And yeah, if I'm going to be honest with you, most of these are actually really good rods. I'm not going to rank them just yet. Matter of fact guys, carbon rod is going to be indecent. Carbon rod is actually good if you're a new player in the game. For reinforced rod, you only have one specific use for the reinforced rod, so I can't really rank it. But the rapid rod guys, the rapid rod is really good, because the rapid rod you need to get enchant relics really quickly. So, this is what I said, each rod has its own specific use. Rods such as the fast rod, the rapid rod are really good because you can actually go ahead and get yourself enchant relics really quickly. Enchant relics are 1 in 300 chance of getting, so the more fish you get, the more higher chance of you getting an enchant relic. You cannot change that percentage by the way, even if you've got a luck boost, it's always 1 in 300 chance of you getting an enchant relic. So that is why fast rods are in the game, and that's why you kinda need them to get enchant relics. So yeah, enchant relics, if you want to get enchant relics, use a rapid rod. I would ignore the fast rod and just get the rapid rod because it's better. However, we're now going to move on to the better rods in the game. So what we've got now guys is these rods here. So let's go ahead guys and put the King's rod. Matter of fact, let's put the Destiny rod in strong. believe it or not, the Destiny rod isn't really the best in the game as of right now. The magnet rod is also very good, guys. I'm going to be explaining why in a moment. The steady rod as well. And yeah, there we go. So, the reason why I put these in strong, guys, is because the Destiny rod, as of right now, you might think that it's good. However, there's other rods that are better than the Destiny rod as of right now. It was the best, but now in this updated tier list isn't really that good. The magnet rod is really important. If you want to get free bait, pretty much. If you want to get infinite bait, guys, all you need to do is get the magnet rod, then use a macro AFK with the magnet rod, and you should wake up with tons of bait. The reason why the magnet rod is really good is because you can get so many bait crates and so much bait by just using the magnet rod. And it's also good for getting money. So the magnet rod, very, very good. And it has its own specific benefit, which is why I put in strong. Steady rod, guys, is actually one of the best rods in the entire game if you're a mid player or even a good player in the game. So if I was you guys, if you're a brand new player to fish, try and save up enough money to get the steady rod. The steady rod is one of the best rods in the game. However, all of the ones I've left out obviously going to be the best rod in the game, and I'm going to be explaining why. Matter of fact, guys, I'm putting the King's rod in strong because right now there's a lot more better rods that we've got. So yeah, there we go. So the reason why I put these in must-have. The Trident rod is one of the best rods in the game as of right now. The Euro rod, the No Life rod, and the Mythical rod. You might be wondering, well, which one should I get? You might be wondering, what rod should I get for must-have? So, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I would get the Aurora rod. And then with the Aurora rod, try and save up enough money to get the No Life rod. No Life rod is probably like one of the most overpowered rods in the game as of right now. You get it for being level 500. But if you can't get the No Life rod, get the Aurora rod. If I'm gonna be honest with you, the Mythical rod is still like really good. Personally, from what I've saw for the Aurora rod is actually okay. I don't know, guys. Mythical rod or Aurora rod, it does completely depend, guys. The Aurora rod has a lot more luck, and not only that, guys, every time you get a fish, there's a 15% chance of that fish having a Aurora mutation, making that fish sell for a lot more money. And the Mythical rod does pretty much have the same, but 20% chance of the fish to be mythical. It does completely depend, guys. They're pretty much both the same. Just depends, guys, okay? If you want to get the Mythical rod, get it. They're pretty much both the same. It's really hard to say which one's better. However, guys, this is going to be a new up-to-date tier list with a new rod in. So we got the Sunken rod. The Sunken rod is one of the new best rods that you can get. So the thing about this rod, guys, is that you can either get it if you're a brand new player to the game or a pro, and either way it's still really overpowered, guys. So this rod is really overpowered. The reason why the Sunken rod is really good, it's because whenever you do catch a fish, every 10 catches, there's a 25% chance of you getting a treasure map, which you can use to get treasure chests. So if you guys want to go ahead and farm treasure chests, you can use this rod. And not only that, guys, the luck what this rod does have is absolutely insane, guys. So I'm going to showcase the rod on the screen right now. You can obviously see it's very overpowered, guys. And yeah, it's one of the new best rods in the game in Fish. So yeah, if you are wondering, should I get it, should I not get it? Well, yeah, you should definitely get it, guys. It's one of the new best rods in Fish, and you should definitely go ahead and get it, guys. So yeah, other than that, that is going to be the official new up-to-date tier list of all of the fishing rods in Fish. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.